There's been plenty of reaction to Oprah Winfrey revealing that she's taking a weight loss drug, but which one? And though she says she's on that drug for maintenance, was it also behind that stunning transformation?
A slimmed-down Oprah unveils her painting at the National Portrait Gallery in D.C. as the big mystery continues. What weight loss drug is she taking? The nearly 7-foot-high portrait shows Oprah in a stunning purple gown. The honor comes amid Oprah's big revelation that she's now on a weight loss drug that she would not identify. She says she went on the medication after hosting a show about weight loss.
I know you all have been seeing the headlines and it's blowing up your social media feeds. The new weight loss drugs everybody's talking about, Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro.
Afterwards, she says she realized I'd been blaming myself all these years for being overweight, and I have a predisposition that no amount of willpower is going to control.
Ozempic, it is literally the hottest drug in the country right now. But what happens when you stop taking it? There is a side effect, may be beneficial, and we're talking about the side effect of weight loss. Fast forward, one of these medications recently was FDA approved for specifically weight loss for people who are obese or overweight. And of course, like many medications, they are also used off-label specifically and exclusively and deliberately to affect weight loss.
Oprah Winfrey, a beloved media mogul and household name, has recently made headlines for a shocking and concerning reason. After months of taking the popular weight loss drug Ozempic, Oprah has been hospitalized, sparking widespread speculation and concern among fans and medical experts alike. But what led the queen of talk shows to this drastic measure? And how did a medication that's been hailed as a game-changer end up causing such a severe health crisis? In today's video, we'll dive deep into the timeline of Oprah's health journey, uncovering the potential risks associated with Ozempic and revealing the latest updates on her condition. Stay tuned as we explore the hidden dangers behind the headlines and what this means for the future of weight loss treatments. But before that, don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's dive deep. The Queen of Television, Oprah Winfrey, was recently rushed to the emergency room, and it wasn't just any hospital visit. It was a serious situation. Oprah, who has been open about her struggles with weight, ended up in the hospital, reportedly due to dehydration. She needed an IV, indicating just how severe her condition was. According to sources, the initial claim was that she had a stomach flu.
Everybody I've ever known that has access to my email has called me to say, "Are you all right?" Thanks.
She had some kind of stomach flu where stuff was coming out of both ends. I won't get too graphic. But needless to say, she ended up in the hospital, dehydration, to get an IV, so it was a very serious thing.
No, I never said you were hospitalized. I did say that you had a stomach something was coming out of both sides, which it was. You were dehydrated, yeah.
However, fans aren't buying it and believe there's more to the story. Gail King, Oprah's longtime friend, shared some insights into what really happened and how Oprah is faring now. Despite Gail's reassurances, fans remain skeptical, sensing that something doesn't add up. Many fans speculate that Oprah's hospitalization is linked to her use of Ozempic, a medication she has mentioned in her weight loss journey. Oprah's struggle with weight is well documented, and she had previously told fans about using Ozempic to shed pounds. But after a period of silence, the news of her being rushed to the hospital has led fans to connect the dots. They suspect that Oprah's reliance on the drug may have spiraled out of control, leading to her current health crisis. The alleged stomach flu seemed to worsen significantly, severely impacting Oprah's physical health. Gail King conducted an interview with Oprah via FaceTime, providing more details about her friend's condition. Yet, fans are deeply concerned, especially since there's limited information about this so-called stomach flu. The situation has raised many questions. Was Oprah's health scare really due to a stomach flu? Or was it a consequence of taking Ozempic for weight loss? As more people speculate, the need for transparency becomes more pressing. Oprah's fans are anxiously awaiting more updates, hoping for clarity, and most importantly, for Oprah's swift recovery. Oprah Winfrey, the beloved TV show host, was recently rushed to the ER after what was initially reported as a severe stomach flu turned her life upside down. This alarming news came after months of Oprah being on Ozempic, a weight loss medication she had been taking to shed pounds. According to sources, her condition was so dire that she was unable to move and had to be put on an IV for dehydration. Doctors conducted thorough examinations to determine the root cause of her ailment. Last Tuesday, Gail King, Oprah's longtime friend, addressed the public, shedding light on the incident. She shared detailed information about what transpired during Oprah's hospitalization, but left many feeling that not all details were being disclosed. Gail mentioned that Oprah had been suffering from a stomach flu, causing severe symptoms and necessitating an immediate hospital visit. Despite Gail's updates, there was a lingering sense that more was going on behind the scenes. Gail reported that Oprah had been excreting from both ends, which led to her being rushed to the hospital. During her stay, Oprah received IV fluids to combat dehydration, and doctors continued to monitor her closely.
But needless to say, she ended up in the hospital, dehydration, to get an IV, so it was a very serious thing.
I never said you were hospitalized. I did say that you had a stomach something. It was coming out of both sides, which it was. You were dehydrated, yeah.
Oprah herself had previously admitted to using weight loss drugs, which raised suspicions that her condition might be related to her medication use. Oprah updated Gail over a phone call, providing insights into her condition. During the call, it was clear that Oprah was still unwell, but she felt the need to inform her fans about her health status to prevent any public relations issues. Oprah assured everyone that she was on the mend and that there was no major cause for concern. She downplayed the severity of her symptoms, stating that her trip to the ER was primarily due to dehydration and that she felt much better after receiving an IV.
My household had this.
Yeah.
This is what I would say. I would say keep your hands washed. The doctor told me that it lives like on the doorknobs and railings and for like 10 hours. So if you come across somebody who's been in the house and they've gone down the stairs, you went down the stairs and you didn't wash your hands, you end up with it.
However, Oprah's conflicting statements have fueled further speculation. Initially, she described her symptoms as severe, involving excretion from both ends. Then, she shifted her explanation, attributing her hospital visit solely to dehydration. This sudden change in her story has left many questioning the true nature of her condition. Oprah claimed that dehydration was the primary reason for her hospitalization, and that she felt significantly better after receiving IV fluids. Yet, this explanation seems inconsistent with her earlier symptoms. It is widely understood that dehydration alone doesn't typically cause such severe gastrointestinal distress. This discrepancy has led to widespread skepticism and curiosity about what really happened. Fans and medical experts alike are speculating that Oprah's use of Ozempic may have contributed to her health scare. Ozempic, a medication used for weight loss, has been associated with various side effects, including gastrointestinal issues. Given Oprah's public struggle with weight and her reliance on this medication, it's plausible that her health crisis could be linked to its use. During a call, Oprah shared that she wasn't feeling completely better yet, but she was on the road to recovery. Her voice sounded a bit weak, indicating she still had some way to go before being back to her usual self. She mentioned she wasn't at 100% yet, but was getting there. Gail King then brought up the misinformation being spread by the media about Oprah's condition. Gail clarified that she never told the press that Oprah was hospitalized. All she had said was that Oprah had a terrible stomach flu and was experiencing severe symptoms, which was entirely true. Gail emphasized she only mentioned the stomach flu and its effects, not hospitalization. In response, Oprah explained to her fans what actually happened. She admitted that she went to the emergency room because she was severely dehydrated due to the heat. Oprah described how her mouth was extremely dry, and she couldn't keep enough water down to stay hydrated, prompting her visit to the ER. She reiterated that dehydration and an inability to retain fluids were the main reasons for her hospital visit. Despite Oprah's explanation, fans remained skeptical. The idea of going to the emergency room solely for dehydration seemed questionable to many. The severe symptoms Gail described, combined with Oprah's hospital visit, made it difficult for fans to fully believe the official story. This skepticism fueled speculation that there might be more to the situation than Oprah was revealing. Oprah's struggle with weight and her use of Ozempic, a weight loss drug, have been well documented. Fans began to wonder if her health scare was connected to her use of this medication. Ozempic has been known to cause gastrointestinal issues, which could explain the severe symptoms Oprah experienced. This connection between her medication and her health issues only added to the intrigue and concern among her fans. Gail noted that Oprah still appeared a bit weak and not her usual lively self. Oprah revealed that 5 people in her household had the same illness. She stressed the importance of keeping hands clean, mentioning that the doctor had informed her that the virus could live on doorknobs, railings, and other surfaces for up to 10 hours. Oprah warned her fans about the dangers of the flu she caught. She emphasized how crucial it was to wash hands regularly to prevent the spread of the virus. According to the doctors Oprah consulted, the virus can be transmitted through touch and can survive on surfaces for around 10 hours, making it highly contagious. This incident served as a stark reminder of the importance of hygiene and taking preventive measures during flu season. Oprah's experience highlighted how easily a virus could spread within a household, affecting multiple people. Her advice to keep hands washed and surfaces clean resonated with many, emphasizing the need to be vigilant about health and safety. The situation not only concerned fans about Oprah's health, but also raised awareness about the flu's transmissibility. Her warning underscored the significance of maintaining cleanliness to prevent similar health scares. Oprah's candid sharing of her experience aimed to protect her fans and encourage them to adopt better hygiene practices. During a call with Oprah, Gail mentioned how much Oprah had wanted to promote the book, as she never misses such events. Gail explained that the only reason she mentioned Oprah's absence on her show was because she knew something serious must have prevented Oprah from traveling.
That's what I'm saying. You never miss the book announcement. It's the first one. And I was just, the point I was trying to make, America, is that it had to be something that would keep her from getting on a plane and coming. That's the only point I was trying to make. So I didn't, and I thought,
It was, I was too weak to get on the plane.
yeah, and there was something going around where you were.
I had 5 people in my...
Gail emphasized she had no intention of causing a PR nightmare for the TV show host. She asked Oprah, "Were you offended because I said what I said about how you're recovering? I really didn't think it was a big deal or that it would be upsetting to you. Otherwise, I never would have said it." Oprah understood Gail's good intentions and assured her there were no hard feelings. She even joked that everyone she had ever known was reaching out to check on her. Oprah said, "Everybody I've ever known that has access to my email has called me to ask if I was all right." For those unaware, Gail had revealed Oprah's condition on CBS Mornings. Gail had told viewers that Oprah was dealing with a stomach issue, describing it as things were coming out of both ends, but she avoided getting too graphic. She also mentioned that Oprah had been hospitalized. Oprah's candid conversation with Gail helped clarify the situation. It showed the depth of their friendship and how much Gail cared about Oprah's well-being. This incident highlighted the challenges public figures face in maintaining their privacy while being in the spotlight. The discussion also underscored the importance of clear communication, especially when it comes to health matters. Oprah's reassurance and lighthearted approach helped ease any tension, showing her resilience and positive attitude despite the ordeal. When Gail was asked about Oprah's current condition, she reassured everyone that Oprah was going to be okay. However, the exact day Oprah was hospitalized hasn't been disclosed to the public. Gail expressed her hope that Oprah wouldn't be upset with her for revealing all the health details so openly. Following this, a spokesperson for Oprah issued a statement addressing the situation, confirming that Oprah was recovering and improving each day. Now let's delve into the conspiracy theories surrounding this news. Despite all the information provided to the public, some things just don't seem to add up. The fact that this news emerged months after Oprah revealed she had lost over 20 kilograms thanks to a weight loss medication only fueled fans' suspicions further. Initially, it was believed that Oprah had been using Ozempic to lose weight like many others. However, it was later revealed that she had been using a different drug, similar to Ozempic, but with no specific information disclosed about it. This lack of clarity made fans even more worried for the TV show host. The timing of Oprah's hospitalization, coupled with her significant weight loss, has led to widespread speculation. Fans have been connecting the dots and theorizing that her health scare might be linked to the weight loss drug she was using. This mystery drug, unlike the well-known Ozempic, remains unnamed, adding to the intrigue and concern. Oprah's sudden health crisis and the secrecy surrounding the medication have created a buzz of conspiracy theories. Many are questioning whether the weight loss drug had adverse effects that led to her hospitalization. The absence of concrete details about the drug only adds to the speculation. Oprah expressed her relief at the existence of a medically prescribed drug for controlling weight and promoting a healthier lifestyle. She emphasized that she wasn't going to hide the fact that she was taking it, adding that she was tired of people shaming her and others for using such methods to lose weight. When examining the side effects of Ozempic, which include diarrhea, abdominal pain, and vomiting, things start to make sense. If the drug she was using was similar to Ozempic, it likely had similar side effects as well. Guys, but could Oprah's medical condition be a result of the weight loss drug she had been taking for months, or is it a new virus that has been going around? Share your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Then, check out this next video. If you don't know that Jay's faces serious backlash for Diddy associations. And don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.